Andrew Wilson is a part of the Whatever podcast, and I'm sure you've seen some of their clips on your For You page.
You could make the case that, like, grape is bad for certain people.
No.
For certain people.
No, it's bad for everyone.
No, it's only bad for certain people.
I mean, there are many reasons I do not like this man. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, in a way. But the way this man speaks to people, and not even just women, because I've also seen videos where he speaks to men like a piece of shit, but I don't understand how you can consistently call yourself a high-valued man and act how he's going to act in this video. It's so embarrassing. Most of the videos I'm seeing are clips that the account theirself has posted. It's not like other people have clipped it together and been like, oh yeah, look at this. They have seen it, they've done it, they've edited it and gone, yeah, this is fucking class content, mate. You know when you're watching something on TV, and even if it's like acting, and you get like secondhand embarrassment. That's what I get watching this.
Are you aware that men only got any rights to vote about a decade before women?
The right to vote was historically withheld from men of color. It was a right...
It was also withheld from
Listen to
the
me.
general population.
Do not cut me off. I am in the middle of speaking.
I don't care if you're in the middle of speaking. You're in the middle of a debate.
The right
You don't have your TikTok mute button, sweetheart?
I will not be speaking anymore until you have a conversation with him.
Well,
Mute button.
He also has this laugh, and I don't think it's his real laugh. You know when somebody's saying something, or they're trying so hard to be like funny, or like the main like, aha, I'm so funny, I'm so banterous. Like, he's like, you don't laugh like that, bro. Like, he thinks he's like really like, got her. Because he's been like, you're in the middle of a debate. Yeah, okay, so let her fucking debate. She's midway through talking. You've invited her on because you want to talk to her about whatever fucking issues you're talking about, because this is so clearly a dating podcast. Fucking let her talk. Like,
I did not go to school for 4 years and build a platform to be talked to like this. So I will be walking away from the microphone right now, and I would encourage you to get your guest under control. I'm going to take 2 minutes so you can ask him questions if you'd like, and I will be right back.
What do I care? I'm here to have a debate, not listen to your whining. Do you want to have a debate or not?
I'm not going to be talked to like this.
Well,
so.
do you want to just take a little 2-minute breather?
This is feminism? You're the strong woman? You're the strong woman? Really? Who? Strong woman. I will not be talked to. Like what? What did I even say? I will not be talked to like that. Yeah, you will. What are you talking about? It's a debate.
Yeah, she's a strong woman because she'll stand up for herself in a fucking situation where you're acting like an absolute fucking knobhead, and there's all men around her, and she's been speaking to you like a dickhead, and she has still been classy enough to finish what she's saying and saying, I'm not going to be spoken to like this. You've invited me here. I'm willing to discuss these things with you, but the way you're speaking to me is incredibly disrespectful and unprofessional. Therefore, I'm going to take a breather for 2 seconds. And he's just there in the background going,
okay, sweetheart. You run the show? And I don't give a
like, bro, can't, like, why are you so angry? Just relax. Chill. You want to have a discussion about certain things? Cool. Let's talk about it. Why do you need to be acting like that? It's just embarrassing. He's a 42-year-old man. I don't know how old that girl is. He may be the most emotional man I've ever seen in my entire life. Yet he's somebody that consistently says being emotional is a bad thing. Like, I do not understand why he thinks debating somebody is just speaking over them and being disrespectful. Like, I'm not a debater. I want to make that clear right now when I'm making this video. I'm not a debater.
You could make the case that, like, grape is bad for certain people.
No.
For certain people.
No, it's bad for everyone.
No, it's only bad for certain people.
The podcast has been a thing for a while, and it's been known to be a dating podcast. It is not. They basically get women on and just chat so much shit. It's unbelievable. And then whenever a girl brings up any point, they go, you're wrong. Women suck. I've seen some of their videos here, there, and everywhere. For a while, I thought it was actually rage bait because some of their points are just so unbelievably wild that it had to be. And for some reason, either my For You page likes seeing me pissed off, or they're just doing really well, but I keep seeing their fucking videos. Like, they already have 4.49 million subscribers at the time of me making this video right now. They haven't uploaded in 4 years, but they are still uploading on TikTok. I type in TikTok, this is the first thing that fucking comes up.
What's wrong with dating someone much younger than you anyway?
Okay.
Honestly, what's wrong with dating? Like, if you date an 18-year-old, what's the problem?
Date an 18-year-old?
Yeah.
At a different stage of life.
So?
What do you mean?
Why do you have to be at the same stage of life to date someone? That's stupid.
Because I think you should want to date someone who's on your level.
Yeah, but people fall in love, have massively dissimilar interests, different IQs, different everything, and absolutely love each other.
Mm-hmm.
What's the fucking problem with that?
I don't think there's a problem with it when you get a lot older, but I do think like men of your age dating
Yeah.
women who are like in their late teens,
Yeah.
even if it's legal, is weird.
Why is it weird? That's quite the argument.
Are you-
oh,
wait,
it's
hold
weird.
on.
Do you know what? There are certain things in life that I don't even think need a fucking like drawn out explanation. A 42-year-old man dating an 18-year-old is just fucking weird. Oliver is so fucking right. Like, it's just fucking weird. Mind you, this is the kind of man that is clearly only saying 18 and that you know, he would date an 18-year-old because 18 is like the legal limit. I promise you, I've never been so sure about anything in my life that if the legal age was like 14, he'd go there.
Hold on.
Weird.
Are you arguing that there is nothing problematic whatsoever at all with, how old are you, like 50?
Well, no, I'm younger than you, probably.
This guy, mate. No, I can't. I fucking can't. I don't even mean to be mean. I wanted to make this video because I generally figured that if people like him can make his stupid remarks online, I can also make a video about it. And I might start doing more commentary videos because I have so many opinions. But like, it's just men like this. People like this in general, but like especially men, because men, just look at these two people. Even if we're not being horrible, like, and we are just genuinely going by like state of fact, like what they look like. You are telling me that he genuinely believes that he looks younger than Oliver. Like, you're just being a fucking idiot. Like, you have no, like, I have to say, he looks way older than fucking 42 anyway. And that is not me being a bitch. Do I need to go for him physically? Probably not. But I also know that if he ever watched my video, he'd probably be like, yeah, do you know what? Let me not come for him physically, because that's mean. And we can be better than him. Because he gets girls on the podcast and he makes them sit around and rate themselves. And then if they rate themselves like a 9 or a 10, he will sit there and go, no, you're like a 3. Because, you know, again, it's a dating podcast. But even if he looked good for 42, even if, you know that you do not look younger than my guy Oliver over here. You just shut up. Just shut up.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh.
22, sorry.
Oh, okay. That accounts for the stupidity.
Okay, so it accounts for the stupidity because he's only 22, so he's so young. 22 is stupid, is too young, doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, but you can date an 18-year-old. Make it make sense. How can you watch this back and be like, yeah, I was so right? Like, what do you mean? Fuck me.
No.
Nice, Andrew.
I'm 41.
Nice.
41.
41. Do you think nothing wrong with you if you wanted to go by UC Santa Barbara right now and, you know?
What would be
pick
wrong
up-
with
pick-
me dating an 18-year-old woman who wanted to
18-year-old?
date me?
Because you're sitting there saying, The problem is that you're sitting there saying that 22 is so stupid and so young, but you would date an 18-year-old because that's completely fine.
What would be
Pick
wrong
up-
with
pick-
me dating an 18-year-old woman who wanted to
18-year-old?
date me?
I'm 21.
Oh.
22, sorry.
Oh, okay. That accounts for the stupidity.
You can't say that 22 is too young and stupid, like you don't know fucking anything, and then be like, yeah, I date an 18-year-old. Why?
Why would that be
a little
problematic?
strange.
Why? What's strange about it?
Because you are in different life experiences
So?
than she is. She is
Yeah.
vastly...
Do you think 41-year-old women are going to be like? Let's say I wanted children. Don't you think I should date younger if I wanted to have a lot of
Date an
children?
18-year-old to have children?
Well, you're going to be able to give me the most amount of children, right?
Okay.
Can you tell me what's wrong with that, Oliver?
Yes.
What?
Because you're taking advantage of someone.
Oh, taking advantage.
Yes.
So let me get this right.
No, to someone who's much
You
younger
agree
than
that
you?
I have tons more resources than the average 18-year-old woman?
Correct.
Huge amounts more resources.
Correct. The power differential.
And if it is
very
the case
different.
that
Oh, I don't know what the end of that is going to be. He's just disgusting. I'm pretty sure he's married. I don't know if he's still married, but I saw a video a little while ago and his wife is called Rachel Wilson and she's also just as much of a knobhead. Maybe he wasn't when he was talking about this, but like, I don't know. If I was in my 40s and I was married and we had children, because I think he has a daughter, and he's sitting on a podcast talking to the world saying, yes, I would date an 18-year-old, I wouldn't feel great about that.
Wouldn't it be sexist, for instance, for you at night to walk across the street if a group of men are moving towards you?
Yes, because I would not change what I was doing if I saw a group of women. If I saw a group of men, I would be a million times more likely that I'm going across
So are
the
you
street.
sexist?
Well, for my own protection, in that case, I would say yes.
For your own protection?
For the longest time, the videos I kept seeing, I was like, this has to be rage bait. Like, it fucking has to be, because I'm gonna try so hard to keep this like lighthearted because I don't want to have I don't want to sit here and just have like a full-on like feminist rant. I could, but I don't want to. I want it to be entertaining. I want it to be like we're talking, we're vibing, we're I also genuinely want to try and understand where he's coming from. The Google definition of being sexist is being characterized by or showing prejudice, stereotyping, or discrimination typically against women on the basis of sex. So his mindset is going to be, you're looking at a man, you're therefore assuming that he's going to be attacking you, or he's going to SA you, or he's going to grape you. Therefore, I'm choosing to stereotype you as that. I'm going to move away. Okay, there's stereotyping something, and then there's being cautious for your own well-being. I was looking at so many statistics before I went to plan this video. In the year ending March 2022, 798,000 women in England and Wales were victims of SA. So when I'm walking home alone at night and I cross the road or I decide to take a different route home because there is a group of men, call me fucking sexist if you wish, but with statistics like that, you're an idiot not to do that. You have to be self-aware. You have to be aware of these things. And that's in England and Wales. Andrew's American. Let's look at the American statistics. How many women are sexually assaulted per day? Every minute in America, there are 1.3 forcible rapes of adult women. That is 78 women each hour. And that is just under 2,000 women raped every single day. If I'm in a boat on the sea and I see a shark and I go, oh my God, let's go that way because there's loads of sharks that way and the sharks might attack us. Is that me being sharkist, animalist, whatever the fuck you want to call it? No, it's me being aware that sharks attack boats. And I'm sorry, the shark attacks are fucking so small compared to that. Yet almost 2,000 women are getting raped every single day in America, but walking away from that or choosing a different path on a night out to avoid a group of men is sexist.
No. You could make the case that, like, grape is bad for certain people.
No.
For certain people.
No, it's bad for everyone.
No, it's only bad for certain people. Here,
Andrew.
like, there's women, you agree, who have orgasmed during SA.
That has nothing to do with
Bro.
whether it's
Instantly, the beginning of this clip, even if we're for a hot second just ignoring the fact of like what he's actually saying, which we'll fucking get to because insane statement, this guy, his name's Oliver, I believe. Again, so much classiness, so much elegance in what he's doing. He's sitting there happy to have a debate with him. And the second he makes that statement, he goes, no. And he says it calmly, indoor voices. He goes,
essay.
Bro.
That has nothing to do with whether it's essay. Are you kidding me?
Bro, I didn't say whether or not it's SA. I said during SA.
Yeah, what does it have to do with anything?
Well, bro, if that's the case, right, then was it bad for them?
Yes.
Why?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because there are overriding harms than just orgasm. I'm not saying that's not the case. What?
Perfect. So then here's the case then. The case is like when you say for some people, right? The reason you keep saying that is because even though it's the vast overwhelming majority of people, you want to like create this little minutia outlier, right? Is it logically possible that there's ever been a woman who's been SA'd who'd enjoyed it?
I am not going to.
Can you answer my question? Is it logically possible?
Logically possible? Sure.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, but that's not. I'm not ascribing anything to that.
Do you think there's ever been a single woman who's been SA'd and has enjoyed it?
I'm not going to answer the question.
this just makes me scared. How do you not have the mental capacity to understand that regardless of whether or not an orgasm is achieved during grape, it's still grape? The definition of grape doesn't change. And okay, he just said, I'm not saying whether it is, but like, why is it bad? Because they didn't consent. They didn't want to have it. Having an orgasm does not mean that you have consented to what has been happening. Sexual stimulation is not consent. And I don't understand why that's so hard to understand. Also, I know that anybody that actually enjoys this podcast or is a fan of Andrew Wilson, which already, like, I just feel sorry for any woman that's going to be in your life because, fuck. You're going to say that this clip is out of context. I have seen the context of this clip because I did so much research on this clip after I watched it because this is the first clip that I saw. And he's basically saying that he didn't get the point of what he was saying in a previous conversation and therefore this was his hypothetical. But in reality, it doesn't actually matter because what he's saying is still fucking insane. The lack of empathy this man has boggles my mind.
My man, let me tell you that. When we started dating.
Yes, this is her, his wife, Rachel.
He's an incredible man. He's a high value man, but he was never like a wealthy man. He had to work incredibly hard for me to be able to stay home with the kids and all that.
You don't have to be wealthy to be a high value man.
The things that he had going for him was incredible charisma. I don't know if you've ever watched the Crucible book. Whoo, yeah, he's got riz. And he's very handsome, but he was really emotionally stable.
Emotionally stable? Are you sure? Emotionally stable? Have we seen the same fucking podcast clip? I can't even talk because I'm so fucking astonished. Maybe he has some really good qualities. Maybe he's different at home. Maybe everything he's saying is a complete rage bait. Even if it is, it's still not bad behaviour, which I just don't think it is. You cannot call that man, what did she say? Emotionally available, emotionally intelligent, emotionally stable. The one thing you cannot call Andrew Wilson is emotionally stable.
He was really dependable. His yes is yes, his no is no, like that kind of thing. He's got big time masculine energy.
Yeah. If we're talking about race, for instance, if you're talking about what are perceived racial groups.
I hate to interrupt you, Andrew. Can
Yes.
you repeat what you just said to me privately there?
Yes, I will be needing to leave at 6 p.m. So for anyone who is leaving or who is watching and not 6:30, because I have a lot of reasons.
I mean, you agreed to do
6:30, I thought.
6:30.
There's a lot of reasons. I mean, I have some health issues. I just sitting here for this prolonged period. I was not told, by the way, that this was going to be 3 hours. I thought it was going to be an hour max.
We didn't specify that it was going to be an hour max.
I actually was very poor communication on your end. But anyways, I'm telling you that I will be leaving at 6.
Communication on your end. You're going to a show and didn't bother asking how long it was going to be.
I mean, again, I have health problems.
Fine, completely get that. If I was going onto a podcast and, they're like, cool, get to the studio at 1 p.m. Yes, I feel like she should have if she hadn't asked. Like, how long do you think it's going to be? Like, I understand that. Like, if you're going to block out your entire day or like whatever. Like she said, she has health issues, so she probably has to go and take medication or like whatever. Realistically, it's none of our business. Even if she fucking doesn't, if she wants to leave, she has every fucking right to leave. I understand that she's agreed to a certain time, but she was not aware of that time. I also think she's correct. It's poor communication from the whatever podcast team. When they, I guess, through emails or Zoom calls, however they like decide to do this, it should be like, hey, like this is the period window. Yeah, there may be a little bit of leeway here and there. I kind of get where both sides are coming from. Like they're sitting there being like, we're having a fucking debate and you're gonna like, I get it. Still does not give him the right to speak to her the way he's about to speak to her. Let's keep watching.
Yeah, but why would you have a different assumption?
Like, are you fucking serious?
I'm fucking serious. Why would you have a different assumption? How would we know that?
I'm telling you now.
Oh, you're fundamentally a dishonest person.
I mean, that's just kind of something that you don't want to disclose because it's a little embarrassing.
Are you quiet?
Look,
strong
we're
woman.
Not asking
I thought you were a strong woman.
I hope you guys have a really good day. I'm leaving.
Hold on.
No. You're gonna cry.
Hold on.
I thought you were a strong woman.
All right.
Got him!
Oh my God!
Like, what? What the fuck? You have invited this woman on your fucking podcast. I don't know if I think he is a member. I don't think he's a guest. I think he's like a member. You've invited her on. You've had her for what sounds like 2 hours if she's saying she's going to leave in half an hour instead of an hour. Whatever the fuck. She's gone, I've got health issues, I'm going to have to go. You've kicked up a fucking fuss. Yes, I understand it's slightly frustrating. It's an extra half an hour, babes. It's not that fucking deep. Sorry you can't give her more shit and fucking complain to her and tell her how fucking, men are great and women suck for an extra half an hour. She's getting upset whether because she feels stressed out, whether because she feels fucking like she's being kidnapped and held against her fucking will. It doesn't matter why she has to leave or why she's getting upset. She's telling you, hey, by the way, I'm going to have to leave at this time instead of this time. You're still maybe halfway through it. She hasn't said I'm leaving right now until the fucking end where she gets spoken to like a piece of shit. It's just so disrespectful and so unprofessional. All he constantly says is, oh, but this is a debate. So why does being rude and disrespectful have to be part of being a debate? It's not. He was just straight up so fucking rude. Like, I wouldn't want to fucking sit there for 3 hours with these men either. Like, but again, you're 42 years old.
Are you making me cry? I thought you were a strong woman. Cry. You were a strong woman. All right.
Most of the people that I've seen in these clips and other clips that I've seen on my View page just like through the months seem like between the ages of like 20 and 30. How are you speaking to like a 20-year-old girl like that? Because she said, I've got health issues, so I'm going to have to go half an hour early. And then she cries and you go, oh, you're a strong woman. I thought you were strong. Why is crying making you not strong? Like, and then what kills me is that in the other clip, when fucking Rachel, his wife, is all like, he's got such masculine energy. Being a true man is being comfortable with your fucking masculinity. Some of the most manliest men I've ever met in my entire life are the ones who will let their girlfriends put makeup on them, who will let them paint their nails, who like are fucking what they would call simps for their girlfriend or their wives. Because like, imagine liking your partner. Like it's just shit like this that just winds me up. There's a comment that I saw in one of these videos about it's like, I bet this man could open a pickle jar with such ease, and it was a reference to this video and it fucking kills me every time. This isn't even really relevant, I just think it's so funny.
I'm supposed to open the pickle jar? I gotta grip it.
Uh-oh, Andrew. If you can't open it
Your
either.
hand greased the whole
Look how
top
mad
of
he
it.
is.
Literally slippery.
Sorry, if you-
I'm supposed to open the pickle jar? Grab me a paper towel so I can dry the top of it off.
You're the big, strong man. There you go. Come on.
I can't grip the fucker. Like, I gotta have a way to grip it. I gotta grip it. Try it. You fucker. That was bullshit. I'm supposed to open the pickle jar?
I love it. I just love it so much. The embarrassment. You just know his ego was fucking hurt. I hope he thinks about this every single day. Oh yeah, this is fucking crazy. He got asked to rate his wife, and he rates her a 6. There was a girl, I can't remember her name. I think her name's Katie. I didn't watch her video, but I watched him reacting to her video on him, if that makes sense. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw clips of it. And I guess she had mentioned in the video that, you know, it's fucking wild that he rated his wife a 6. And he was, his whole like thing was, well, you know, we're not idiots and we know that like other people are more attractive. And like, cool, standard, valid. But if I was in a relationship and somebody asked me to rate my boyfriend, you just wouldn't do it. Or you'd be like, oh my God, fucking 10. Because like, you're obviously with them because you are attracted to them, as well as a million other reasons. Why would you rate them low just to then be like, well, you know, like other people are attractive too, and like other people are more attractive than me and you. Okay, cool. But you don't need to, like, it's just like, it's a lack of respect for your partner and your relationship, in my opinion. I'd be pissed. If I had a boyfriend and he went on a podcast and was like, yeah, my girlfriend's a 6, I'd be like, all right, go fucking find yourself a 7, 8, 9, 10 then, because get fucked. Not because he's wrong, but because it's a lack of fucking respect. You don't, like, you don't do that. There are certain conversations that I would say you have, like, in the privacy of your own house, but I don't even think that's a conversation that needs to happen. Like, just because there are fucking other people that are attractive doesn't make you less attractive. Like, firstly, being attractive is subjective anyway. Like, not everybody has the same fucking type. I just think it's a crazy thing to fucking do, but here we go. I went on a rant before we even watched it, sorry.
So rate your wife.
On pure physical attractiveness at her age, my wife is about 6.
At her age.
Now rate your husband. Do it. Your turn.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't. That's right.
No, I told you I don't use the number.
Distinction between honesty and a liar,
No, are you
ladies
saying
and gentlemen.
rate him physically?
Yes,
on
physically
physical
only.
Not on my
Only
attractiveness?
physically. Yes.
What the rating scale is?
I just did. Do it. You can't do it.
I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
that's right. Totally dishonest.
No.
Demands it from me, refuses to say it
Because
herself.
you're the one setting the standard.
My
of what
wife's
to
literally
ask.
watching it, guaranteeing she's not upset at all, but you can't answer the
No, 'cause
question
I
honestly.
think it's a disrespectful question.
Why?
Because I think
Because it's true?
That's
I think it's a disrespectful question. Why? Because it's true? Because what's true? What? He goes, rate your husband. She goes, I think that's a disrespectful question. Why? Because it's true? Because what's true? She hasn't said a fucking answer. Like, it's not like he's gone, you think that your husband is a 5 out of 10. That's disrespectful. Why? Because it's true? That would make more sense. It's bullshit, but that would make more sense. Like, I understand the logic behind that. That doesn't make any sense.
Let me ask you this, though. Did she get her nails done?
I don't think she ever got her nails done. She sometimes did her own nails.
Yeah, she did them. Do you do your own nails?
I did sometimes during that time. I let her paint my nails. I'll admit it. There's nothing against that. What's wrong with that, Andrew? I know there's something. Yeah, what's wrong with that? I think it is very insecure if you think that a man getting his nails done is somehow a strike against his masculinity. I think that's pretty insane. I had no
Did she
problem
paint
with
them
it.
different colors?
I think it was mostly all blue, or I think all
Did she put
red.
sparkles on them?
No, I don't.
Did
think
she
so.
do your hair too? Did she braid it? Did she braid your hair, bro?
I'm not.
Did she put a bow in your hair,
I'm not
bro?
engaging with your bad faith.
Why is that bad faith?
Because you're making. Fun
I'm
of
not
me.
demasculizing. I am not doing any sort of demasculization.
Yes,
if it is the case,
in your view, you are.
What do you mean? In your view, I'm not though.
Yeah, because your intentions matter in terms of the words that you're using towards me.
Wait a second. There's no way for me to demasculate you. You just admitted you got your nails painted. Can I ask you some further non-demasculating things?
You can try to do
Did she
that.
braid your hair?
No.
I hate it when people do this, and it's not just a fucking man thing. Like, women do it as well, and it pisses me off. You'll say something and somebody will clearly have an opinion on what you're saying. They'll be judging you for whatever fucking reason. And then you call them out on it because they're making stupid fucking remarks. He's like, yeah, like, I don't know who he's talking about. Maybe his girlfriend, I don't know. But he's like, yeah, like, she painted my nails a few times. Like, yeah, sometimes this colour, sometimes that colour. Cool. And he's gone,
Oh, did she do sparkles? Did she do your hair? Did she put a bow in your hair?
and he's like, I'm not talking to you, like, you're being an idiot, basically.
What? Why? I can't ask you more questions?
Like, bro, every single time I see a clip of him, he's overly emotional. He's basically shouting, and he's just being cringy. Again, in my opinion. But he's just so mad about anything and everything that he doesn't agree with. Like, that to me is the definition of somebody that is insecure in their own masculinity. Why can't you let your wife paint your nails? He's just a twat. And I do believe that those are all of the clips that I put together for this video. Again, I'm not a debater. I am a YouTube reactor, commentarier. I watch films and I watch TV shows and I sit there and we talk about them. Again, this was also kind of like a different style video. I'm considering doing more videos like this. I really like it. I think it's interesting. So let me know if you have anybody else I should take a look at or just situations. Let's discuss them. Let's please discuss Andrew Wilson in the comments below. Everything here is just my opinion. You can still have a go at me in the comments below and go, stupid woman, fuck you, don't know what you're talking about, because I know that's gonna happen. Thanks for watching anyway. Adios.